All right, RBG family, welcome back again to RBG's Kitchen. Today we are going to do another cook along, and today we will be doing camarones al ajillo with some tostones. So we have here 5 tostones that we will be obviously peeling and frying up. We will be double frying these things, so I will be taking you guys along. We have a random avocado over there that we hauled at Western Beef. The other one, it's already gone. We will hopefully be pairing that up with today's meal. The shrimps that are sitting there, they have already defrosted and they're just waiting for me to peel them. So we're gonna go ahead and do that fairly soon. Over here, to be able to make our sauce, we're gonna be using our NutriBullet RX. I mean, this machine is phenomenal. The sauce for these camarones al ajillo is actually very simple. Here we don't like to see anything in our stews or anything. I mean, if you've seen any of our cooking videos, you can already tell that I have 3 out of 4 of my family members that are extremely picky. If they see something that's any vegetation state, they're not going to eat it. So if I pretty much liquefy it, then it's game. So what we're going to be putting into the NutriBullet to make this sauce is going to be onions here. And I mean, it's going to be liquefied, so it really doesn't matter how you chop them. We're going to be putting a hefty amount of garlic. And in with these 2 ingredients is going to be, you guessed it, some extra virgin olive oil from Goya. We use this here a lot for especially ingredients like this. And once we have that sauce ready to go and we're ready to throw things into the pan, we are going to be seasoning it with just 2 things, which are very simple. It is just some salt and some ground pepper. All right, guys. So once again, what seems like milliseconds to you guys literally took me about half an hour, and it is amazing the reduction in size. It was literally 2 bowls. Now it is 1. It was fairly easy to be able to take the shells off of them because they already come split and apparently deveined. But the OCD in me can't let it go, and I still have to literally inspect every single one of them. But there they sit in a cold bath with some lemon. Unfortunately, this is what I have right now, the bottle lemon. I usually like to use fresh lemon when I'm doing anything seafood, but klutzy me, I forgot to get some real one, but it is what it is. It'll do. I've done it this way many times because my head sometimes be somewhere else. But anywho's, also while we were off camera, I went ahead and chopped up some onions so we can go ahead and do this sauce. Okay guys, so we're gonna get ready to do the sauce that we need for the camarones en ajillo. So this is the cup. I don't know what's the ounces on these guys, but it's pretty big, as you can see. We have the blade here. It has 4 blades. This thing is phenomenal. This thing literally crushes anything. We're going to go ahead and start off with some extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to put a hefty amount because we don't want the NutriBullet to struggle. And everything here, like I said, in the RBG kitchen, we just literally eyeball. All right, so that's what it looks like pretty much at the bottom of the cup. Close that guy back up, and y'all guys already know we love our garlic, so I'm planning to put this whole thing in there. If I can get this darn packaging open. Hold this down. And to be honest with you guys, it's not enough. So I'm going to put that on the side for recycle. Open the other little guy. That looks right about. garlic. We love it. And we have here 2 onions that are literally quartered. It's just like when we did the tacos. That's exactly the way I quartered them for the tacos. And they're just gonna go all in. Everybody's gonna jump into this mixture, and hopefully I can, no, they're not gonna fit. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna just blend all this goodness in here, and then we're gonna put the other 2 quarters that are left in. So we're gonna close this nice and tight. We're gonna jump it into the portion of the NutriBullet, and we're gonna make this into our sauce. And I'll bring you guys back in to show you what it looks like. All right, guys, this is exactly what it looks like, all in its glory. It's a white sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Look at that. Consistency is thick, and oh my god, it smells amazing. Look at that thing. It's just beautiful. It's thick enough that, you know, it's a thick consistency. I want to describe it like kind of mayonnaise like, but it moves, as you can see. Like if I was to let it go, it will drop on the floor. But oh, this thing smells gorgeous. All right, guys, so I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna move over to the sink so I can drain the shrimps, and we'll move from there. Okay, guys, so now that the major preparations are over, I think we are ready to at least do the portion of the camarones al ajillo. So here in these steps, you're probably going to see me with a lot of gloves on, just because I don't want my hands to smell like onions and garlic. I like onions and garlic. I mean, in this puree form. I don't like it live, so like eat it like that. But I like it this way. So you're going to see me with gloves on, and in another segment as well. So what I like to do is pre-season, I guess, if you will, the shrimps. So the shrimps smell fresh now. They're pretty good. These are large shrimps, as you can see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be pouring about maybe a quarter of the mixture into the shrimps and move it around just to season them a little bit. And then the remaining of the mixture is going to go into my cast iron frying pan. So a quarter of the mixture, we'll see. All right, and then we're just gonna put our hands in here and we're just gonna mix. We're gonna mix so all of this marinates, and it just smells delicious. So they go from being plain and having nothing into this beautiful, I mean, I'm hoping you guys can see it, into this beautiful creamy white consistency covered shrimps. Looks like an Alfredo sauce, pretty much, if you will. All right, and that's enough, and that coats them nice and well. All right, so here we are at the stove. We have our frying pan in the rear stove, not stove, the rear burner. Can't, I'm telling you. This is what happens when I smell food. I start getting hungry. Y'all learn that from me. We're gonna take the top off. This thing is so heavy. Oh my Jesus. All right, and we're gonna move on. It's extra virgin olive oil, what we're gonna be going with. Same thing we used for the sauce, and we're just going to coat the pan just a little bit, just like a once over. And we're not even gonna let it get too hot, and we're literally gonna just dump the rest of the mixture straight in. I'm using the aid of this spatula, spoon, whatever you want to call this thing, and we're literally just gonna dump the whole thing in there. literally. Like, leave nothing behind. Like, this is too good to waste. It's just delicious. And don't worry about it. Whatever's left behind, trust me, we will come back for it. So you best believe we try to waste nothing in this house. I'll get it later. Alright, so we're going to set that on the side. Alright, at this point, I kind of try to like to move it around a little bit. Oh my god, this thing smells amazing. And this is not one of the things that you like just do things step by step. You literally do everything right now in this process, and then you cover it and you walk away. So remember when I told you about the little bowl and you don't waste a thing? So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting some water in the NutriBullet cup where you saw all that yummy goodness that was left behind that I couldn't get with the spatula. And I'm shaking it. We do a lot of that here. And I'm going to add more water onto it now that I already shaked it, because obviously we want some sauce. And if we don't add any water, the sauce that we already have down here is going to burn. So we need some liquid. So I went ahead and added some liquid. I'm going to try to move everything here little by little so I can stir it. Don't want to make too much of a mess of my stove, because guess what? If I make a mess, I gotta clean it. And at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce some salt. Any salt will do. It's whatever you please. It really doesn't matter to me. I like to put it in my hand because it doesn't get out of control. Then you can control it. And then I'll just pinch it. Making a mess already with the salt. Alright. Whatever's left over goes over there. And now we're going to put in the black pepper. And we're just going to sprinkle that right over. And we are just going to stir right now. We're going to let all of this marinate as it cooks the shrimps, as it cooks the sauce, and all that good stuff. And let me tell you, everything is still raw, but just the fact that everything is on the stove, the smells that are coming out of this is just phenomenal. All right, guys, so that's exactly what it looks like when it has been already incorporated with the salt and the pepper, and it's been already stirred in. So I brought it down to low medium heat, and I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up a couple of dishes that I have in the sink, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move on to peeling, cutting, and starting to first fry the plátanos. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Get hungry, guys, because we're almost there. I'll be right back with you guys. All right, y'all, so it is time for the plátano section of this video. So we are going to be peeling these plátanos to make them into tostones, so we can do the first fry portion of them while we have the shrimps cooking. So the setup that I have here is a bag, literally. I put a bag on top of my countertop because these things, they get like sticky. They leave a residue in your hands. So not in your hands and anything you touch. So not only do I got a bag, I got my gloves. They're just like green bananas. In Spanish we say they're like manchoso. So we ain't about that life. We're not trying to be like here scrubbing our hands till kingdom come. So it is what it is. So this is fairly, easy. I don't know if I need to show it, but I am, just because it's part of the recipe. So I just literally just cut both ends, and I just slice right in the middle. And I'm not an expert at this. I never claimed to be an expert at it. So my choice or tool, if you want to say, is a butter knife. I take the butter knife and whichever end you pretty much want to start off on. Sometimes they come out good, sometimes they don't. And I literally just take my time with it. I mean, like, I don't know where I'm rushing. I mean, you know, my family's hungry and I get it. And they're going to be hungry, and until the food is done, I can't do anything about it. Besides, try to cook a little bit earlier. That's what they keep telling me. But, you know, once I get it started, I can literally just go in with my thumb and just literally just continue it. And it's really easy. It's not that hard. And there you go. There you have it. So let me continue with the rest and I'll come back. Okay, so now we are going to move over to make the tostones as the camarones are going on over there. So as you can see them in the background over there, this is pretty much how I ended up cutting them up. They're literally little rounds, and they're all literally uniformed, hopefully the same way, just probably different sizes. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this stove on, and to start off, we're gonna do high heat. All right, we're gonna put a decent amount in because we are going to be double frying these plátanos. So we want to make sure that we have enough and we're not working double time. So we're going to give it a minute while that pan gets hot, and then I'll bring you guys back in. Yeah, so we are about to make the tostones. So our setup here is obviously the plátanos that have already been fried over once. We are going to be using some Pam because I like to spray the inside of my tostonera, and some tongs just in case if you can hold the heat from the plátanos. So the tostonera that I'm using, they come in different forms, shapes, and sizes. I think this one, listen, don't hold me to it, but I want to say that I brought this one from Santo Domingo way back when, because I have not gone to Santo Domingo in years. But I think that's where this one came. So if it breaks, oh my God, knock on wood, I would probably cry. I would shed tears. And I love this thing because you literally press it from the bottom. But there's nothing, you know, great about it. Just the sentimental values that it holds to me. But I'll do one here and then I'll just go ahead and speed, you know, through this, and I won't bring you guys along for it. But I literally just, and I'm going to do it like over here so I don't mess up the things, but I literally just spray top and spray bottom. Obviously I did that backwards, but that's what we do here. And I'll pick one up. I'll put it like right in the middle because I want it to fill the whole thing. And I'll literally just press down on it, and there goes your tostón. I'll take a knife because I don't want it to stick, and I'll slide it right out, and as you can see, it's nice and hot, and there it goes, and it will be ready for your second fry. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with all the other ones, and we'll meet you on the other side. Alright guys, so I have the first round of the plátanos in oil for their first fry. And I just wanted to give you guys an update on the shrimps. They are here. They're pretty much cooked, which is amazing. So right now we are just literally trying to reduce the sauce so we can make it nice and thick. So I currently have it on medium heat. Once it lowers a little bit, because I don't want to make too much of a mess with my stove, I will raise it up to high heat. So this is what the finished product is looking like. And I just had my husband taste the sauce, which is officially thickened already, and he said it tastes phenomenal. I tasted as well, and I agree. I went ahead and started putting the tostones in the hot frying oil in the hot pan, and we will be eating fairly soon. This is all of them smashed up. So we're gonna do the process of frying them all up so we can eat. My daughter already said that she's not gonna be eating this. She's picky with tostones. She does not like them. I have some reserve white jasmine rice from yesterday from when we had tacos. But no, she's choosing the lasagna. So it's whatever the kids want, as long as we have leftovers and they're correctly preserved, she can go ahead and have whatever she wants. But we are going to be eating this beautiful, delicious camarones al ajillo with tostones. All right, y'all, so here it is in its glory. It's the finished plated production. That's what I'm gonna call this, because this is exactly what it looks. So we got ourselves some camarones al ajillo with some tostones there on the side that has the sauce on it. We got some cucumbers with a slice of aguacate, because you know how we do. And don't forget the dollop of ketchup over there on the side. We are about to eat. So YouTube, a comer. You know how it is. We about to eat, YouTube. So love ya for staying along with this cook along. I hope you guys try it. I hope you guys incorporate it. If you guys tweak it, please let me know on the comment section below, because I would like to try it. I would love you guys to try it. This is something that I've been cooking for my family for years and they love, so I don't change it, but I'll take any suggestions. So like always, guys, here at RBG Kitchen, we love ya. We would like ya guys to like, comment, subscribe, and please share our videos so we can grow within this YouTube community. So in true fashion, we are out in our RBG Kitchen, and we will see you on our next video. We love you. Bye.